Hello everybody, Nathan here again with another Minetest mod review, and today we are looking at the iLights mod. No, iLights is actually just the mod name. The mod itself is Industrial Lights, which gives you these cool little lights. So without further ado, let's look at the craft recipe. Now these come in, I think, 12 different colors. All of your default dye colors, and basically you have the exact same craft recipe for all of them. The only thing that changes is the color of your dyes. So here you can see we use 3 steel ingots, a chunk of glass, a torch, 2 pieces of dye, and it yields 3 of these lights. Now these lights do have a very nice mesh texture on them, and we'll notice right away. Let me run into the dark here. These things do intelligently place. So when you place it on a wall, you'll see you have a wall mount. The ceiling's probably too high for me to reach. Here's a floor we can put it on. So let's pop it on the floor. You'll see we have proper floor mount there. And yeah, unfortunately the ceiling's too high. But ceiling, you get a top mount. Yep, can't reach that. Oh, you know what I could do though? Let's just chuck a piece of glass up on the wall here. And there we go. So the lights mount as one would expect lights to, with the base always connecting, which is nice. Like I said, they do come in the different colors. Now unfortunately the light they cast out is all just white, so I've got some that I just grabbed from Unified Inventory here. These are just the normal white lights, and you'll see obviously it puts out a white light. That one took a second to fix rotation. Now if we do the black light, we get the exact same light output as you do from a white light. Now this is not a mod thing. This is an engine deficiency, if we want to call it a deficiency. Current lighting code in the Minetest game engine only allows for white light. So unfortunately there is naught that can be done at this time to give lighting that's a little more realistic. I mean, obviously we all understand this is a voxel game. It's not meant to be, 100% photorealistic or anything. But at the same time, it would be cool if lighting was okay, obviously sometimes it messes up. It would be nice if lighting was something that could be based on color. And from what I understand, there's been some talk about doing it. No telling if it'll actually ever happen or how long it will take, because there has to be somebody who is willing and able to code such a feature, and then it has to be something that the game engine can pretty much run at a decent enough speed, so we're not pretty much alienating everybody with older, slower computers, being like, yeah, well, we have these great features, but unfortunately you have to have a gaming machine to play the game now because it's so CPU intensive. So currently your different colored lights are really just the bulbs that change color. I didn't want to do that. Are currently just the bulbs that change color here. Also, you can't break these with your hand. I'm assuming a pickaxe would do it. Let's just grab one real quick. Sure. Why don't we take a bronze one? Yep, that makes short work of it. So it looks like this isn't something you'll just be able to use your hand to do. I mean, as far as lighting goes, these provide the exact same lighting as a torch. So they're just really a decorative thing. I mean, if you're doing a cave underground, or I shouldn't say you're doing a cave, if you're mining underground, these look way better hanging from the ceiling than putting a torch on the ceiling. Torches on ceilings have just always looked goofy, especially if you are doing if you're just sticking with the default torches from in the game. Oh, I already got torches here. If you're just sticking with these guys, the pictures, flat texture, these things look terrible on a ceiling. I mean, that just looks horrible. And I know there are a few mods out there that provide different torches, my More Fire mod being one of them. There's also a few mods that are just straight out called like 3 torches and stuff. A couple sub-games add their own. Oh, evidently you can stand on these lights too. I hadn't realized that prior to this, but you can climb on the lights. That could maybe be useful somehow to somebody at some point. I don't know. It also means if you're putting the lights on a ceiling, that you have to have enough headspace to still get under it. So you would have to have a roof that's 3 high to put a lamp on it, because otherwise you're not going to make it through. So that's about that. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again next week with another Minetest mod review.